Hey YouTube fans, people interwebs, it's me, SamSG1. Welcome to my channel of delights. Yes, so we're going to travel back in time, because we're doing a Transformers review, to the halcyon days of 2010, 9 years ago today. And we're going to be doing Generations, or is this Generations? You know, I can never fucking remember. I think so. I want to say Generations Drift. A very nice fucking sports car, a drifting car, hence the name. Yeah, he is sort of like the kind of car you'd see on like Fast and Furious, that type of thing. But before we get on that, we shall have some bio. Not enough to do you any harm though. Autobot Drift used to fight for Megatron and was known as one of the most terrible warriors ever to stalk the face of Cybertron. Something happened that changed him, bringing home all the horror he'd inflicted. Since then, he has haunted Decepticons from one end of the galaxy to the other, bringing his own brand of justice to the evil robots. Okay then. So, and here he is, and a very nice car, but we'll flip the angles, because I'm doing that now. You shall see my disembodied hands, so it'll be a few seconds for you, but about 5 minutes for me, so see you in a little while. And here is Drift in vehicle mode. Very nice indeed, very nice indeed. You've got some Kenji symbols there. If anybody knows what that means out there, let me know. But it is cool nonetheless. I like that. Whoa, come on. Let's have some... There we go. I like the stark white with these red stripes. It just looks really cool. It's very minimalist as well. There's like 3 stripes here plus the Kenji, one on each side of the bonnet there, and then same thing on the other side. Now you'll notice there's an Autobot symbol on there. I put that on because I thought it was a little lacking in vehicle mode. But anyway, he's very nice. He rolls like rolling things should. Let's adjust the camera and you can see him roll. Very nice indeed. Put the camera back there. There we go. And yes, very nice, very nice. So lovely paint apps, like you say. You got the real lights done, which are fucking a thing of the past, it seems like, Hasbro. But the plastic quality on this fella is just absolutely lovely. And underneath, not so much robot cable, but he does store his sword. But more on that in a wee bit. Yeah, he was one of these, I believe he was created for IDW. You've got some clear... I never noticed that before. You've got a clear plastic, translucent plastic for the headlights. Nice touch, very nice touch. Yeah, it was created by IDW and sort of put into G1. I think he might have been a fan creation. I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember. But he's still cool nonetheless. The Drift miniseries was really good. I really enjoyed that. But overall, I'm not a big IDW fan. There are some things I like, you know. But anyway, I'm not getting into that argument now. He has a nice translucent for the windscreen and the side doors there. And just painted silver for the back there. Or sort of silvery blue, I want to say. No, it's looks more blue in the camera, but in real light, it looks like silver. Actually, yeah, so on to transformation. So basically, we will just take his sword off for now. Actually, we'll take a look at the sword real quick. Very nice, look at that. Some nice detail on it. It is made of a rubbery plastic, but there's some nice detail on it. See if it'll focus in. There we go. You can see more sort of Kenji symbols emblazoned in the blade. I think they're the same on both sides. Yeah, they are. You've got a nice bladed edge. Yeah, as you say, sorry, I got rudely interrupted there. We've got a nice bladed edge there, which is really cool. And you've got like kind of like the Matrix of leadership going on in there. That's the only paint app on that sword. It'd be nice to have the hilt a slightly different colour, and maybe the Kenji symbol sort of highlighted a bit. But you never know, a little black wash might have been alright put on there. But like I say, it is made of a rubbery plastic, which is alright. I mean, it maintains its shape, but you can sort of manipulate it a little bit easier. So that's the sword. And to transformation, right. there is a particular way of doing it. So basically, it's just a case of unlocking things to move other things at the moment. So let's see. There we go. Open there. We should open there. And then we just kind of just get them out of the way for the moment. And then we just separate this. And we rotate what will become his legs all the way down. Come on. Mine is really tight. There we go. All the way down. And we can separate them as well. And then we get this section. It's got a really weird manoeuvre, actually. What you do is you push it forward and then sort of push it. It's real hard to explain. It's got sort of like a double hinge there, and you kind of like concertina it forward. So you've got to push it up and then push it round, and then it just fits under there like that. Same again for this side. You sort of push it up and then push it round, and then you rotate it in, and that was a horrible click, but it seems to be okay. And then we get the doors, and we lift these up as well. I'll get onto them in a moment. We rotate the side window in like that, and again it's just a case of getting these out of the way. Same again for this side. You flip that bit up and you rotate that bit down thus, like so. Then we take this bit will become his chest, and we just move that out of the way for the moment. And we get this section, and then we kind of just separate it. There we are. And then we've got then we rotate this back over, covering the side of the bonnet there. Same again for this side. We get this bit and we rotate it up, then along like that, and we reveal El Bons. And we just rotate those out, rotate them out. Now his hands have got a real cool new different transformation. They're just folded up in there. So what you do is you just pull it out like so. Which is really cool. Revealing some Autobot badges. Same again for this side. We can just pull that out like so. And I've discovered that this sitting position that I'm in with this camera is actually hurting my back, so I'll get on as quick as I can. And then we get you got a little tab there and a little post there. Before I do that though, you've got some really nice sculpted detail in there, which they didn't have to do. You've also got some, like, he's very Gundam-ish, I want to say. You've got some real nice sort of like, is that the same colour as that? It is, it's the same kind of gold as that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, got some real nice sculpted detail in there, so we just rotate that up like that, and he's got full forearms. Look at that. That's a high rarity, isn't it, for Hasbro? And then we just position these like so, and there we have Drift in robot mode. Now he's one of those figures that he's got so much articulation, but he's not that good at being posed, if that makes sense. And let's position this camera a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, he's I'll do the points of articulation. He does have light piping, but because I've got this massive light on, I don't think we're going to see it. But he's got light piping. His head is on a swivel. It's on a universal joint, so you can look up, look down. You can rotate it 360 degrees, but it is incredibly stiff. Yeah, he's got a little bit of light piping at the top there. Oh, that is so stiff, and his chin kind of gets caught on these bits of kibble here, but if you just lift it up you can get past it. He can rotate his arm 360 degrees at the shoulder. You can raise that bit forward as well. I mean, you could have him like that if you wanted, you know. I mean, it's your toy, display it how you wish, but that's the official transformation. He will rotate at the bicep quite nicely. He's got a double hinged elbow. That's more for transformation, but it helps for something else in a moment. He can rotate his fists in and rotate them because on a ball joint, 360 degrees at the wrist. No waist articulation, that I don't think. No, that pushes in a bit more. These you can position these anywhere you want because they're on ball joints, and they're also on hinge. Oh, sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. These you can position anywhere you want because they're on ball joints and hinge joints. So they're kind of like, because he's supposed to be like a space ninja type thing, and he's got his Shoto and his Daito, which is what the name of the... You've got Shoto, which is the long sword, and then Daito, which is a smaller sword. I'll let that off. Ready Player One. His legs will do a Perceptor kick. They will rotate at the top of the thigh, and they're on a ball joint, so they will go any which way you want. His knees will get about 45 degrees out of it. And his toes, you can position them a little bit, but not much. And that's more for the transformation than anything else. And I'll come to these. He comes with these little knives. Very nice, very nicely coloured, because they've got a slightly different colour. This is more grey, this is more like metallic colour. So that's, you know, pretty cool. So, and you can wield these quite nicely. So you can put like that, and then I like to put one sort of underslung, so you can go, and then, you know, you can do that type of thing, which is pretty cool. And I put these in the wrong hand, but never mind about that. So what you can do is you can slide that back, wrong way, slide that back in there, and you can slide that back through there. No, turn around, through there, like that, like that. Now he does all his big sword. Is it called anything? No, just large sword. Yeah, I'm just checking the internet as I'm going. So, he does have his long sword, and he can place it within his hand like so. It's not really secure in there, it's not, because you can see it's bubbling on, but you can wield it, and it's going to stay there quite nicely. But you'll notice he's got a long hilt there, and you can position it in a way that he can hold it with both hands. Yeah, like so. You can do that. But he's kind of hindered by the articulations, particularly in the shoulders. I mean, you could do, let's see if you can do it. You can get the, I have the power kind of stance, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so due to the articulation and due to the way the shoulders are set up, you can't really get him to do a sort of natural sort of stance. I mean, you can get him sort of ready poses, and you know, and sort of like, I'm gonna cut you up kind of thing, kind of poses. But other than that, it's just the way the shoulders are set up just kind of hinders him a little. But I mean, other than that, he is pretty cool. This guy was recoloured as Shattered Glass Drift, who is essentially the Transformer equivalent of Deadpool. Yeah, so, and I would really want that one, but I'm not paying the money that they're asking. So there is Drift. I hope all you enjoy this review. So please leave a like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to give this to give yourself notifications when I've got new videos out. Why not check out my playlist of other Transformers videos and Star Trek stuff and TF Nation videos, which there will be one soon. You can add me on Patreon if you want to be a Patreon, like the stuff I do, and want to see this channel grow and expand. Why not considering donating to my Patreon? There's some cool rewards up there, and please like, share, and subscribe. Awesome sausage. Actually, I think it's up here now. Yes, Patreon is up there. Playlist, subscribe. Yeah, there we go. So that's Drift, that's me, and I will catch you all very, very soon. Wow.